Language studies and exegesis are based around this notion of seeking to figure out what the original audience would have heard and understood the text to mean. For instance, the interpersonal view isn't clearly articulated in any surviving sources until the 19th century and doesn't gain prominence until the mid-20th century, almost 2,000 years after Christ would have said these words. The apostolic-only view doesn't pop up until at least the 17th century and doesn't gain prominence until the 19th century. The declarative view dates back to the mid-16th century and becomes prominent in its own circles by the 17th century. The Lutheran view dates back to Luther, so we're talking about the 1520s, and it gains fairly immediate prominence in the 16th century and reaches its peak by the 19th century. And finally, we come to the sacramental absolution interpretation, which appears clearly in the 2nd century and becomes the dominant and explicit teaching of the Church by the 4th century and remains the continuous universal understanding of the Catholic and Eastern Orthodox churches. In practical terms, this view was held without serious competing interpretations for roughly the first 1,500 years of Christianity.